Hi everyone, KK here. I hope you all are doing well. I wanted to quickly share with you all a 3x3 set of cards that I made using some clearance items from Target. And you may have seen them on other people's hauls. They were just a set of 3x3 cards that came with these turquoise envelopes, and they're like have a scroll cut for the flap here. So there was 8 of them. They came with these envelopes. And the cards looked like this, just plain on the front and the back, and they were $1.18. And I also purchased the coordinating die cuts that went with that set, and they were also on clearance, so they were about $1.18, I believe. So I just want to show you the 8 cards that I made using these supplies along with some stamps. So starting with this first one, that's quite simple. I just layered a piece of wood grain washi with the die cut over it, and it's completely flat, and I stamped on the inside and it says "Celebrate You Today." This next one that I made is not my favorite, but I layered 2 die cuts. This top one, this label is popped up on some foam dots, and I just think that this label was really massive to be on this small card, but by the time I had really given it a good look, I had already put it on there and it was pretty well adhered, and I couldn't change it, so I just left it. But I used a scallop and kind of like a dot border punch from EK Success, and then I put a strip of peach washi behind to coordinate with the label, and I think you can kind of see it when the card is closed. This next one says "Just a Note," and I just layered a piece of pattern paper over the bottom, and it's a tone-on-tone with some script, and I popped up one of the die cuts, and I used some white embossing powder to do that there. There's nothing on the inside of that one. This one I used one of the large die cuts, and it was already cut in a scallop shape, and I stamped it with some color box chalk ink, and it's the charcoal, and I clear embossed over it, and I just cut off this edge just a little bit, and I used some more of that tone-on-tone script patterned paper there. Alright, and then this one I used a scallop punch from EK Success to do the bottom, and layered some craft paper and then one of the die cuts here, and the centerpiece I popped up on foam dots so it could have some dimension. And I don't know if you can see, but you can kind of see the sentiment inside from where I stamped too low, but I don't really mind. And it just says "Thanks" inside. I usually don't mind too much when I have little mistakes like that, because I feel like these are handmade cards, so obviously they're going to have imperfections, but you know, I don't think anyone's gonna criticize my work as much as I do. At least I hope not. Hope I haven't been giving people cards and stuff and they're like, "This is total crap." So anyhow, here is the last one that I made. Well, not the last one, but this one here, I clear embossed a doily here on the corner. I don't know if you can tell. And then I just pop dotted one of the die cuts, and I just stamped high. And it's also clean inside. And I just rounded all 4 of the corners, and I think that's quite cute. So I did suffer 2 card casualties at the hands of a runaway ink pad, and so 2 of my cards were ruined, but I had these really cute envelopes and I didn't want to waste them, so I made 2 cards with some craft paper. So this one is, I just cut it to 3x3, and this is a piece of like I don't know, I guess it's like cord, and one of the die cuts, the same one I used here, I think, or facing the opposite way, and then just a piece of pattern paper there, and it doesn't say anything on the inside. I will probably get a white piece of cardstock and adhere it in here so that it will just be more sturdy than this. And then this last one is also with craft cardstock, and I just found these 2 pieces in my stash and my scraps. So this one's really sturdy, this one not so much. But this one here, I just layered a die cut with one of the Studio Calico wood veneers that I misted with some Heidi Swap. And I cut off the edge and I rounded the 2 back corners. And then this is actually part of the card that I could save, so I adhered that at the bottom with a strip of washi. And it doesn't have a sentiment either, so that I can use it whenever. So anyway, I just thought I would share with you all these 3x3 cards. I'm so addicted to making these 3x3 cards because they're so simple, and they're actually quite handy because you can just leave them, you know, on someone's desk or in the teacher's lounge in someone's box, and just tell them, hey, have a great day, and it doesn't take much to, you know, just make something little to brighten someone's day. So I'm so in love with them. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you guys have a fabulous night, and I will talk to you all very soon. Thank you again for watching, and bye-bye.